That's why she got fined, and that's why she got in shit.
I don't know how to handle this because one, we got to back up on our Duke, and two, we need to make sure that CJ is like aware
if I brought them up there, heard everything in like a
yes,
right,
but I think ignore the disrespect part. Focus on the reason why you called them up there. You know what I mean? And like the energy you were bringing to that. Like, who gives a fuck about the disrespect part? That part's irrelevant. The pirates you already know is an issue. But think about more like, do you want to be like Lang? Listen, being like Lang, like this shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy. It comes with a lot of crazy shit. Like that insult, the insult of what'd they say? The control, whatever the that is like the most. I get that maybe 30 times a day from. You know what I mean? Like it comes with a lot of heat. It comes with a lot of heat being Lang. We're going to the red keep. You can hop in. I'll give you a drive. It's kind of far.
All right.
It's right there. Do you understand that though?
I mean, I do. I just.
And if you want to lead that way, you know, it's like I told you and Skip when y'all were first made Mardukes. You guys are gonna have your own leadership styles. That's fine, but you gotta understand that style, like, it comes with a lot of heat. This ain't gonna be the first. That's why, you know, I kind of chuckled when you said that, because it ain't the first. It ain't gonna be the first time some hits do that crazy shit. Wait until they start hitting you with, oh, everyone around you is different. Yes, man. Nobody can say no to you. Everybody bows down to you. They're gonna hit you with all sorts of crazy shit. I think Edgar tried to lead exactly like me, and that motherfucker went crazy and left. Like it ain't, you know, this sort of leadership style, like, it's effective, but I don't mean it's easy.
Do you think we need more of it though?
No.
You don't?
It's not. I don't think we need more or less. Like, it's. I don't know. I don't think either way is matters really. Like, if you wanted to lead that way, you lead that way. But if you don't want to lead that way, you don't lead that way. Like, think about, like, when this first all started, how everybody just started turning to you when I first made you Marduk, right? Why is that?
So it's approachable.
Yeah. And what do they say about Lang? He's, you know, he's inapproachable. I'm terrified of the guy. This, that, and the third. He's gonna chew me out for every little thing. I mean, listen, all this shit that I give Sab, for example. Yeah, a lot of it is justified, but a lot of it is me just being on his ass. You know what I mean? Like, just that guy over. That's why I said, like, ignore the reaction from Sonic, because that is just wrong. Like, there's never a way you'll slice it up for it to be correct. I would have chewed her head off, right? But ignore that part. But think about the first part. It's like, why did that conversation happen in the first place? And it's gonna come up with a lot of that shit you just dealt with. It's gonna happen a lot more. Yeah, and you remember, you used to be the approachable one everybody can confide in and speak to and you know, figure things out with and whatnot, right? You still want to be that person or not? I gotta grab coffee from over here real quick. Like, you didn't ask to lead, right?
No.
But then you realized you're kind of good at it. But listen, what I tell you, for example, like, don't micromanage. I don't say it for no reason. I say it because I used to do these things. I learned the rights and the wrongs of doing that, right? And it will drive you crazy. It will drive you crazy. Now, lucky for you, you don't have. I'm battle tested. You see, why do you think I attach Sab to my hip? Because if I can handle Sab, I can handle anybody in the world, no matter who it is. It's the truth. Like, it's a funny joke, but it's also the truth. If I can handle that, I can handle anybody. You should have heard the shit he was saying this morning. This guy was saying some crazy shit this morning. He's saying he's starting this little division called suicide drones, and he was gonna get a little school going and teach how to pilot these suicide drones. It was the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. Either way, you really just have to think about the kind of leader you want to be. And if you're frustrated and you're pissed about that reaction, well, that's gonna happen a lot. If you lead the way lead the way you're currently leading, that's gonna happen a lot more. Especially with you not having the reputation of, you know,
being an asshole.
Devil.
Yeah, I know that.
Like, one of my, something that can be viewed as a benefit is that people are scared of me, right? So I can use that to my advantage, knowing them dare to talk back to me, right? Why did Sana talk back to you? Maybe she just didn't. She doesn't have that fear for me, right? You've always been the approachable, nice one, whatever.
Yeah, I definitely think that plays a part in it. Like, I'm very aware if you had that conversation with her rather than me, it would have gone very different from her end.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, like, I mean, listen, you and your cousin know more than most people. I'm a sick, twisted.
Yeah, I know.
And it don't get to me. I'm not like your average Joe. Like, I can deal with this shit. People come at my way all day. Look what I do. Look what I do with it. I turn into a joke. Why do you think I have Sad making these devil announcements every 5 minutes? The show these motherfuckers, they don't get to me. I'm just sick and twisted. It's again, very hard way to lead. It's not easy. It looks fun. You know, it might look like, oh, you don't deal with shit. Da, 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 da. It's very hard.
I think I struggle with like seeing problems in the community and trying to be like shift and change who I am to solve them rather than like just continuing to lead in a certain way and putting different things in
Yeah, but you
place
don't
to
think your
change them.
leadership style has changed a little bit?
Well, yeah, like that's exactly what I mean. I think I saw this problem of, oh, night times are this shit show and nobody's scared of anything, so they just do whatever they want. I was like, is my leadership the problem? Like, am I not able to
Okay, but you
lead
have to
in a way
understand,
where they're scared?
right? The people love that. Your people that you lead at night love that. So inherently, you're not doing anything wrong. Because this is what I was trying to explain to you before. It's not my vision anymore. It's the people's vision. Like, we've gotten too big. If I'm gonna sit here and try to micromanage everything to be exactly the way I want it to be, it's just never gonna work out. So I would rather live with the fact that people are coming around at nighttime, first of all, and plus that they're having a good time doing it. I explained this to you a couple days ago. People decide what they want, and people enjoy what's happening at night. Now, obviously, there's some things that y'all can tighten up, right? Like the events and shit that we talked about. Absolutely, but I wouldn't go and try to change everything by being an asshole, because it's one that's never who you were, right?
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. But again, at the end of the day, you lead the way you want to lead. You make your own decisions. You don't skip. So.
Okay. All right.
But don't get too caught up in it. Sometimes you gotta let the people have what they want. Sometimes, you know, I gotta let Sav have what he wants. I gotta let him try to overthrow me. I gotta let him do these secret.
Wait, are we getting suicide bomber?
Oh, yeah, but we're not calling it that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we're not calling it that. We're not calling it that.
Okay. All right.
You heard Jimmy's song? That shit's fire.
Man, Jimmy's a great artist, huh?
Yeah.
Remind me of what's that one fucking band from back in the day? The Dragon Force. What are they called? Skip, you know what I'm talking about.
300 doors down.
No, Skip, you know what I'm talking about.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Dragon Force.
Is it called Dragon Force? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
He's making that sort of music.
Exactly,
it's fucking hilarious.
Like.
Oh, Jimmy is great, brother. I get him to sing me, you know, my penis.
What?
No,
There's a song called My Penis.